I found a unit so epic, it broke time itself, and I guarantee you that you haven't seen anything quite like this. It's nothing quite like starting your day off looking at some beautiful hippos. Today I have lots of amazing things for you to see, and I think you're going to really enjoy them. But first, these hippos must face off against a foe, the likes of which they've never seen before. Coming forth from the ground in a fit of rage is this gigantic, epic death worm. Look at this monstrosity. Oh, go hippos, you're gonna... Oh, yeah, look at that. Pick the hippo up like it was nothing. Oh, and those little things on the side move? That's awesome. Oh, does it open its mouth? It doesn't open its mouth. It's not doing that. But look, its little spiky mandible. I don't know what you call these things. These little spiky teeth in the front are actually poking and coming out like that and picking up the hippos right to its mouth. And then these things are all moving as if they were little legs. That's really cool. I wonder why more people don't... it's eating me! I wonder why more people don't do this with their creations. Put a little hedge on there so that they do that type of thing. Okay, yeah, Death Worm of Doom. I like it. It's definitely effective at what it does. Gorillas, lots of them. They have a question for you. They want to know, comment below. What is your favorite thing you've ever seen in this game? And then also make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because if you don't, these poor gorillas are going to get obliterated by this thing. Look at this crazy looking mechanized stego thing. I have no idea what this thing's... Look, it's got big gigantic swords on its face and its back, and then these big arm things. I'm pretty sure these... Did those just rotate and move? Oh, look, he just straight up pinched him. I forgot that he uses his tail as like its main weapon. Whoa! I like this thing. Turns out that stegos are very deadly weapons. Let us witness how it battles against the Halo ranged flood. Look at it. It's a weird looking creature. Oh, it just died in one hit. Well, that's about... The Halo flood just popped all over you. They're only good in numbers. Something awful has happened in ARBS. It's almost as if time itself has been broken, and things from different dimensions have come into the game. From times long past to modern times, demons rising from the ground, and weird gigantic mutant humanoid looking creatures, and then things like this have come forth through portals found throughout the world, and we think that it's all a result of an interdimensional time dragon, the likes of which the world has never known or seen before. This is not it though. I have no idea what the heck this thing is, but we're about to watch and see what happens as it fights these things. Whoa! Things are going crazy, going from night to day instantaneously in the midst of battles. It's wild. Oh, here we go. Look at it. It's got TNT on one arm. Let's see. Boom! It just destroyed all those guys. And he's got dragon, little alligator, crocodile, tentacle things coming off of it. Weapons that are otherworldly. Something growing. Oh, it's a spike that's gone through its back, all the way through its body. What in the world? Oh, it's even got fire. Somehow flames are coming forth from it. The demons are bursting in a rage, and this creature, I don't even know what we call it, has just completely obliterated and dominated all of everything. Whoa, look at him pounding his chest. Don't pound that spike even further in there. And then there are things like this gigantic, creepy, crawly, tentacle spider looking like things that a bunch of kids from the trailer park have come to try to defeat. And I am in no way trying to make this seem like Stranger Things, but if it turns out to be that way, then that's what it'll be. But look at this. All of them have just been obliterated in a matter of seconds by this thing. Is there anything I have that can defeat this thing? Roving bands of dinosaurs have come through portals, different time portals, and are attacking this thing. But will they be able to actually defeat it? It's hard to tell. Let's see what they did. The dinosaurs were able to defeat this big gigantic bone spider thing. That's amazing. Weird mutated three-headed dinosaurs are starting to come forth. But this portal's a little different. Every time something comes through it, it clones itself and makes another copy of the last thing that came through. And then there's also another one that's bringing forth ancient soldiers from history, cloning them along the way as well. Let's see what happens. Just depends on how strong these dinosaur creatures are and if they're able to even get close. Biting that guy, three heads biting the ancient soldiers. Achilles, even though Achilles is fighting with all of its might, it's hard to tell if they're going to be able to defeat these things. Oh, he's eating his face though. Run away, Achilles. Surprisingly, this ancient warrior is actually doing quite a good job withstanding the assault of these three-headed dinosaurs. The majority of the Achilles have disappeared from the battlefield. Some lie broken, mangled. The dinosaurs are proving to be too much of a match for Achilles. Even though there were a dozen cloned versions of it, these few cloned triple-headed mutant dragon dinosaur things have defeated Achilles. We don't really know why it happened, but we have a suspicion. We don't really know when it happened either. But many people across the globe have said that they've witnessed a gigantic dragon monster destroying everything in its path. And everywhere it goes, it opens portals that leaves these types of things coming forth from them, from different dimensions. The good news is that everyone is pretty much in confusion. And so even things like this are fighting off against things like this, futuristic weaponized creations. So while mankind is definitely in danger, lots of them have managed to survive so far because of all the different battles that are going on the surface. Like this right here. These different creatures have been able to band together to fight off against things like this, but then they just start fighting each other. They have found it. They found the creature that is responsible for all this chaos and confusion, and recognizing that they are no longer in their proper place in time and history, they have banded together to fight this ancient foe in hopes that they will be able to go back to their own time period. And even though dinosaurs don't really think like that, they're all here together to fight this thing. And this is a dragon. A beast unlike anything we've ever seen before in this game. It is the interdimensional time dragon, and it is otherworldly awesome. Look at all that is going on with this thing. Not only is it from a different dimension, but it also has different minions with it that seem to be protecting it. Dragon skeletal things, flying dragons, and then not only that, but as you can see, time itself is stomped around it. Even weird creatures like this, things from the pit of Hades itself, as well as these weird things going on up here. I'm not too sure what's happening here. Is it a tic-tac-toe game? It's a tic-tac-toe game. This is creeping me out right now. Little tiny planets, it seems, dragon skeletons on them, and pirate ships, and also other little ones. This is just weird. And then cones and YouTube play buttons. Things are getting wild. I'm not too sure what all this means, but as you can see, this thing is a fearsome foe, and I am quite certain that it's going to destroy the world and everything as we know it. Nothing will be able to stand against this thing or defeat it. I think the world and universe as we know it will most likely be destroyed unless some ancient foe can arise to take this thing out. The armies of time and history are no match for this thing so far. What this world needs is another interdimensional being, one that protects the planet and hopes to defend and destroy this thing. before everything as we know it is wiped away. Will even Earth's most advanced mechanical weaponry be able to destroy this thing? The robots that have protected the Earth so far are getting obliterated as if it is nothing. Nothing that we throw at it seems to be able to withstand this thing's power. And then just when all hope seemed lost, an ancient cry came forth from the ocean. Godzilla is here to fight for mankind and defend Earth once more. The question, will he be enough to defeat this gigantic interdimensional foe? Let's find out. Go, Godzilla! You can eliminate this thing and save the Earth as we know it. Oh, he did it! Godzilla has saved mankind from certain destruction, the planet from being destroyed, and potentially countless other universes from being wrecked and ravaged and eaten by this interdimensional colossus. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.